All right, if you're anything like me and you're an entrepreneur, you're probably looking at the AI uptrend right now and you're asking yourself, am I in the right business, or should I start an AI business, or can I maybe leverage the AI out there and scale the business that I have right now? So we're gonna go through 4 different business models. I call this the AI quadrant of business models. And based on your personality, you wanna pick something that works for you because you wanna leverage what you already have. So maybe that's skills, maybe that's something you're passionate about, maybe it's your experience or your expertise. And even if it's not 100% yet, you wanna start there because you can always decide to go all in and spend the next 6, 12, 18 months mastering this specific thing. And then before you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough, or I don't have a huge audience to sell to, or I don't have a lot of AI experience yet, just watch this video because we're gonna go into all of that, how you can launch this, get the market fit and everything without a lot of money down. So the first one is freelancing, and I have a few examples here. I'm gonna share 9 different tools that you can use as well. So copywriting, for an example, you could use something like ChatGPT. You could sell copywriting as a service to business owners. You could use Jasper, Sonic, and a lot of these different tools that are actually built on GPT-3, and soon with GPT-4 coming out. The second one is art, where you can generate art for, this could even be for web design projects, background images, illustrations, or whatever it is, but you can generate design and art for business owners. And I always tend to go to business owners because they have the most money. So, that way you sell your services, you get paid the most. One is Dolly. One is Midjourney, and I'm sure there's a ton more of these, but you can look these up. Third one is graphic design. So I saw this tool the other day called addcreative.ai, and it can help you generate a lot of graphic designs by just importing the right inputs and data. You feed it inputs and it gives you the right outputs. And so it's important that you learn how to use these tools to speed up your freelancing. And so another example of this would be if you do branding services for other people, you can use it to brainstorm. You can use it to brainstorm and then use AI to get 90% of the work done, and then speed up the time, and then you add your personal touch to it. Obviously, you don't want to just use AI, send it to a client. You want to fact check, you want to make sure that it's good and it's like quality assurance, and add your personal touch to it. But you can use a tool like designs.ai for branding, for design. For presentations, you can use a tool. It's a slide generator called presentations.ai, and you can either import a script and have it create these slides, or you can have it give you a few different options based on the font, and you can just use AI to get presentations and slides for VSLs and all these things for business owners. You can sell that as a service. And then the next one is funnels. So you can, within a funnel, you obviously have offer creation strategy, design, you have copy, all these different things. So for each of these, you can use different AI tools. And because you're selling an all-in-one service that is helping business owners make more money, you can actually charge more for it compared to, let's say, you using an AI logo generator and selling a logo to a business owner. Because now they can just go and get the logo, but with a funnel or website or these type of things, you offer such a high value solution to them, you can charge more, and it's because you have a high value skill. And then the final one within the freelancing is shorts. There's a lot of tools for these as well. And one of them is video.ai. We'll put a link to all of these in the description. And you can use these to save a lot of time and just be able to work with more clients, make more money because of AI. So that's freelancing. But now let's say you want to, instead of doing everything yourself, you want to have more time, have more freedom, be the CEO and the business owner, and not be spending 12 hours per day just stressing out about deadlines, right? So what you can do instead is you can offer productized services. So productized service of a freelancing, and we'll get to more exciting stuff bigger than just yourself here in a second, but this is where you would have a productized agency, right, where you could do the same sort of outcome, right? So if you sell done for you blogs, you would productize and say there's one offer, one team, and one solution. It costs this much, and it's daily blogs for 1,000 per month. It's weekly emails for 2,000 per month, or it's weekly videos maybe, and it's 3,000 per month, or unlimited this, right? Unlimited graphic designs for your ads, or unlimited funnels, or unlimited website. We'll take care of everything. It's productized. You have a team. They know exactly what to do. One specific specialist per area, and then you just focus on serving this industry. You scale that to 10, 15, 20, 30K per month, and you have freedom without you being involved in doing everything for them. You could also productize and do consulting, coaching, and courses. That's also one way to do it. Now with AI, there's a lot of education needed, and so that could also be an opportunity for you. So those two are pretty common and people are talking about those. But I think the third one is where you're kind of thinking outside the box a little bit more. So it's called Done For You AI Solutions. And this is where you would go into a business, you would look at their problems and their processes, and you would say, how do we use AI to speed up some of the things that you're doing? So you would go into this business, you would create this solution, you would set everything up for them, and then you can leave. So an example of this would be where you go in and you look at their customer support or their onboarding or something where you can go in and you can use AI to set up maybe a chatbot, and you can help the customer support department use a chatbot that can answer 90% of the support tickets by just guiding them to the right answer. Another client might be doing, cold outreach with emails. You can go in there and you say, hey, here's the tool. We can use this to send out custom email outreach to these people. And you set that up for them, you get paid, and then you leave. And then finally, for a YouTuber like me, you could come in and say, hey, I want to help you create like 100 video ideas and then maybe scripts or plan those videos out. And you can set up a tool for me to get headlines, to get titles, and like all these different things, and just set everything up for me. And I would pay you 5,000, whatever it is, and then you leave. And you can get like 100 of these clients at 5K each is 500,000. And now number 4, AI software as a service. So this is where you would productize it and you wouldn't have a team doing everything. You wouldn't go into business. You would have a software doing everything and you're not trading time for money. So the first example that I have 4 different businesses that I have planned on making, different softwares that I hope that some of you go and create and make a ton of money with. So the first one is a YouTube thumbnail generator. So imagine having this tool using AI, capturing the data from a YouTube channel and then recommending thumbnails and split testing 2 different ones, and then based on what's working, it would actually use that more. It would also get that data back and send you and give you recommendations what to do next. The second software example I have is an AI blog writing tool that will automatically post to any platform. But instead of making one that can post to all these platforms, you can make one software for one specific platform, because then you have one specific community that will buy that tool, that software from you. And now you're positioning your software to be the go-to in that industry, which means that people are going to start recommending it to other people as well. So the third one is short form video editing, but it will automatically cut down the videos and post it to platforms, and you just have to prove them. Now, same thing here as the blog posting software. You can have one tool to do this for TikTok or for Instagram or YouTube Shorts. Or, if it's easy to do, I'm not a coder, so I don't know. If it's easy to do, you can just have it post to all these platforms. But again, if you want to be like, hey, we help people on TikTok, like take their YouTube podcast and just automatically post shorts on TikTok accounts. If you want to go even deeper, you can say, we'll even have this tool create unlimited accounts for you. So I don't know if that's within the terms of service, but let's say you have 100 accounts with like all these shorts video clips going viral, and now you're creating this this mega account business vault thing that is running like a machine and generating traffic for you. And then finally, the fourth business idea that I've had that I hope that some of you create is a landing page generator. So instead of creating a landing page software, you create a landing page generator that can be imported into the software. So let's say someone has images of themselves. Let's say I took a few images here in the office and I uploaded those. It would give me the color palette. It would give me the branding, the fonts, recommendations, and everything. Even the copy for it. I just fill out a few, questions on a form or a chatbot, also AI. It gives me the copy. It gives me a few examples of designs, and it's like generating landing pages, all AI like that. If I don't like them, I can just hit regenerate and get even more landing pages. And then if you want to create this tool to also be able to import it into, let's say, Wix, WordPress, Squarespace, Clickfunnels, Go High Level, whatever it is, you can just create either a software that can do all of it, which is a huge undertaking, or you can say, this tool helps Clickfunnels users. This tool helps Elementor users. And using AI, you generate landing pages they can just hit one time and import it to their account. How cool is that? And that is where massive value is being created. That's how you solve a huge problem in an industry. And now let's talk about how to get it out to the marketplace. So I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly. The first thing you wanna ask yourself is, what's the revenue goal that I have in mind? And then based on that, you reverse engineer and say, how many users do I need at what pricing to hit that goal? And remember, profits for you to put in the pocket. Number two, pick an industry you know something about, and you go all in and you master that industry, you build your personal brand around that and become the go-to. Number three, what problems are you seeing people have in that industry? We already talked about this, but go talk to more people, go meet with business owners and write down everything that you hear that they're saying, this is painful, I wish AI could do this, that. And then think of what you have experienced as well and write everything down. Number four, what are the solutions right now in the traditional format? What are people, using right now? For example, Google, everyone is using Google for this. Bing says, hey, we can actually make the search engine be AI and give you suggestions and just like basically a ChatGPT, because Bing invested, which is owned by Microsoft, invested into ChatGPT, and now they can use it for Bing, and now more people are switching over to Bing. And we'll see what happens with Google. I'm sure they're gonna adapt and pivot, but that's how you can take something that's traditional, turn it into AI in the future. And number five, create solutions with AI to fix those old problems. So how can we speed up things we're already doing? And how can we create new solutions now that we have AI? So ask yourself those questions with everything in mind that we already talked about. Number six, launch organically with a MVP, a minimum viable product, or MVO, minimum viable offer if you're selling a service, freelancing, productized, that sort of thing. So how you can get this launch is you can launch a beta version of a software. You can work with a few clients for free, and you can try to get as close to business owners as possible without asking yourself, how can I make money quickly, right? So by getting information and feedback, you can perfect your product, you can get testimonials, you can build your brand in an industry, and then you can also go out and leverage other people's audiences and go on their podcast, go on their show, and get the word out there, because you're not focusing on charging high ticket for it yet. You're just looking to perfect the product, and then once that's good, the audience, the marketplace is going to start promoting it for you. And then number seven, final part, is partner with creators who have an audience, who are passionate about what you're doing. So if it's AI, for example, partner with YouTubers who have an audience for that, business owners. And then just keep in mind, YouTubers want to get paid. So if you pay them per video or affiliate commission, you can do that depending on what they agree on. But also, if it's a good product, people would love to create free tutorials about it. Like look at ChatGPT. I think they have over 100 million users now in 40 days? I don't know. It's crazy how fast they've grown because of the product. And so that will happen when you focus on creating something that's really good, becoming the number one in that industry. And you don't even have to be the first to do so. Look at Bing, who's using Bing, right? And then they adapt and get into AI before Google. Now people are starting to talk about that more and moving over. So that is hopefully a somewhat of a structure for you that you can follow. Hopefully that gave you some ideas of the quadrant with the 4 business models and the 9 different tools. We'll put a link to everything in the description. Let me know which one you think is best for you based on your personality. I would love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next one.